So when we finish with our GitHub, putting the code and everything and launching an EC2 machine, there was a lot of things that we had to do to deploy the application, like upgrading the server, installing Nginx, and so on and so forth. No DevOps engineer will follow these steps to deploy application because, as I said, today we want to add more to this code. So let's just do that. Let's add more to this code. Let's put the time here. I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to use ChatGPT or Gemini to do this. Yeah. So I'll give the code to Gemini, and Gemini will add it. Okay. So I say, hey, Gemini, this is the current files used to deploy the personalized greetings. You need to learn how to use AIs, yeah? So I'm going to go to Cloud9 and copy the files. So file 1 is that, copy. And then file 2, copy. Gemini will know what they are. And file 3, copy. Should I tell him what the names of the files are? Yeah, I think so. So that he has better understanding. So this one is why rename, copy. Oh, I entered. Anyway, smart. Okay. Let me stop it. Stop. Don't do anything. Don't do it. Let me stop you there. Okay. And the last file name is that, which is, I didn't ask him anything, but he was going to go and spit out rubbish. Okay, now what do I want you to do? a developer is going to do this. I don't develop. I can't do. I don't know how to write JavaScript. So this is what a developer will do. Okay, good. A developer will go and do all of this. Gemini is doing their job anyway. um, uh, and then it will have to come and deploy it. Gemini later on can start coming to deploy as well. So I'm just going to look at the instructions, look at how it works, additional steps, central aspirants. So it wants us to update the what's it called file. Okay. So what we will do is to go to Cloud9. Normally you could go to the machine and just test it to see before you put it in the code. So a developer will need a copy of the machine of the application to test if it works. So what we can do is we can just edit the file here. Yeah. So we go to the location, which is CD, but I don't like Vim. I don't like Vim. Vim is going to, is it Nano will work? I don't know. Let's see. CD, CD var dub HTML greetings. These are the files. Yeah. So I could actually, because Nano, let's see Nano. Sudo Nano script. But Nano is not installed. Oh, Nana. Nano. No, Nana. And then what I'll do is I will delete everything. Is it DD? No. I'll delete everything then. This is why I don't like these things. But maybe there's a way to do it. I haven't been bothered to. You can delete block, I think Control D or something like that. Okay, I'm going. If you go to any terminal and you don't have the feel of using text editors like this is what you go through. So I'll paste. This is the new code. It's a lot just to add the time. Yeah. Let me check what he started with. At the beginning was get the name from the URL. Okay. I'll go here. Yeah. Okay. And then I will save it. Control X. I want to save it. Yes. So I've changed the file. And I'm hoping that when we rerun it, it will also display time according to Gemini. Okay. But I'll just restart Nginx. Sudo service Nginx restart. Every time a new feature is added, we want Nginx to reload that. So if you have, you're managing servers and people are there in our company, we add code every week. We add code. You think you'll be coming here and if the servers are 20 to be restarting them all? No, we're gonna get there. And we have restarted this machine. So if I refresh, woo, it's got a time. Yeah, it's got a time. And everybody can actually do it as well. So I'll share the link of my server in the chat and you should all be able to run it. Put your name, and I told it to put the time in the top right corner. It done that. Thank you, Gemini. That's a developer's work. And it's got a time. So who's running it? Right, let me continue because I'm recording. So now,
dude.
Yeah, developer has done his testing. You gave developer an EC2 machine. They've gone in there. They've done their testing. They tested it. It works. But our GitHub doesn't have this code. this new change. GitHub doesn't have it, but GitHub should have, is where everything. So basically, let's say that this one is a test server, it's a testing server, okay? But we have a production server that everybody was connecting to. So after we've done our testing, we see, oh, it's working. This one is our testing server. We've seen that everything works nicely. Now we have to deploy it to production server. So there will be two servers running, one for testing. The testing one, you can do anything you want. You can throw it away, do another one. But the production one always is there. And that, what we do is we do configuration that the production server only listens to GitHub, only. We automate it. And then when we we'll put the code into GitHub in the main branch, and the automation will take the code and put it into the production server. That's what we do. We don't go into the production server every time. We've done our own automation scripts, and it will update the production server. So now we need to put this code here. So normally, even with the test servers, the code will, before we deploy into the test server, we will still put the code here in a branch and say time top left time, display top left. So I'm going to do that. So I go to Cloud9, I'll go to my GitHub, and now I'm finished with this branch. Okay, I'm not doing this branch, so I'll go back, cd, no, git checkout main. Okay, and then I'll pull main, git pull. Before you start doing anything, you need to make sure you have the latest code. Git pull origin main, and the latest code is here. And then I'll create a new branch from main. So I say git checkout add time top left. Oh, someone should tell me what I'm doing wrong. -b. I've done it. So what I'm doing is I then open this file and put the new changes that Gemini did in there. Okay. Here I can edit it easily and paste and save. Okay. Now GitHub, git status, git add, git commit -m added code to add time at the top left corner. Git push origin it's going to ask me for my name and GitHub BOPPON. And my key is here. Copy. And voila, it's gone. So now the new changes are here, and split second is there. I create a PR. I can put all the descriptions I want. I can add whoever I want them to review the code, and I check the changes. And as you can see, it's removing this line and it's adding this line. It's removed. It only removed this. I think it's made changes and it's added a load more. Okay, there's more at the top, so you can actually go to the top of the file and there's more there. Okay, it just started from here and it made changes, collecting the time and setting things and blah blah blah. Yeah, so let's say I'm the approver finished looking at it, I look at the code, it's nice, I approve, and then it goes into merge. Now, when it merges, as soon as the code gets into the master branch or the main branch, then it triggers automation that will then deploy the code into the production server. Okay, and that's something called CI/CD. We will get there, but we are not doing that yet. Now, everybody understands what I've done. If I hadn't used this, I hadn't changed it directly in the machine, then I would have come here, pull the new changes, and move the file to the current location again. Okay. So the next one we are going to do, you're going to find out how we don't have to do a lot of the things that we are doing. Especially one first thing is the Git. Why do I have to add my username and password every time? It shouldn't be like that. So we can do that one. Make sure that the machine that you are using can be used. You can just pull and push anytime you want. Okay. Any questions? Let me stop recording.